Good morning. Tax Tip Tuesday 21 out of 52. So I'm not going to focus too heavily on the fact that making tax digital self-assessment comes in on the 6th of April 23, because I do have almost 2 years to bore you half to death with that subject, and I'm sure that I will be doing. What I'm focusing on for this week's Tax Tip Tuesday is just to give cloud accounting software a chance. There's no secret in the fact that Sage is my favourite, but there are plenty of software providers out there. And the majority, if not all of them, will offer you a free trial. The free trial is often 30 days. And what I've done with my client base, certainly any clients that were reluctant to try cloud software, is to suggest that they run 1 month double-handed. So keep your manual records or keep your Excel spreadsheet, but also run the software alongside it. And of all my clients that I've done that with, I've never had one that's gone back to manual record keeping. I've had a couple of clients that have come back to me and said, this isn't quite working for me, told me the reasons why, and then we've maybe looked at a different version of the software or a totally different software, but I've never had one that's gone back to manual record keeping. Now, I've listed quite a few things in the text of this post about the advantages of cloud software, the accuracy, the time saving, but I feel that there is a misconception that most businesses are now using cloud software. I know my client base are always shocked to hear that I still have clients that are keeping manual records, or they're shocked to hear that some businesses in general are still keeping manual records. And the reason that they're shocked is because they've seen the value in using the cloud software. Now, the pandemic is a perfect example of that. The clients that were on cloud, as accountants, we were able to dip in, we were able to see live, accurate, up-to-date information, which meant that it was easy for us to predict tax, it was easy for us to do cash flow forecasting, and just easy for us to support those clients. Whereas any clients that were still manual record keeping, we had to say, well, we can do those things for you, but you're going to have to get your records up to date. You're going to have to arrange to get them to us. We're then going to have to do our analysis in the background, make sure that the bank balances before we can even start to look at cash flow forecasting or look at your tax bills. So my client base have certainly seen the value during the pandemic if they didn't before. And I'm focusing on this for a Tax Tip Tuesday because I feel that there are still plenty of self-employed businesses out there, some limited companies, non-VAT registered limited companies, and certainly plenty of landlords that haven't even begun at looking at the advantages that cloud accounting software could bring to them. And I think that there's going to be a mad rush come 2023, whereby anybody that's not yet embarked on that journey is going to rush making a decision on the software, maybe go with one that's not quite right for them, and then put themselves in a stressful position because it's going to be very high pressure because you have to be on software by that point. And that's when mistakes can cause chaos. Whereas if you get on the software now, you've got room to make mistakes. You know, you've got a year or so to work alongside your accountant, and if there's anything that you're doing wrong on that software or anything that's not working for you about that software, you've got plenty of time to change. You've got plenty of time to be really comfortable by the time Making Tax Digital comes in. And trust me, if you try the cloud accounting software now, you will probably never look back and never go back to manual record keeping. Have a lovely day, everyone.